Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Karelia map, and we've got Square Eyes from Big PP Clan. He's in the Tier 7 German heavy tank Tiger 1, one of the most famous tanks in the world. And you can see in his barrel, has he got any marks? Let's have a look. He can see it. Yes, he's got one mark of excellence. Yeah. So well, it's got 3 rings, but the German marks are 3 rings per mark of excellence. Alright, so Karelia. It's standard battle, so 2 caps, and this is roughly where most of the heavy tanks will play. Normally got TDs at the back as well, but you can see the pace of the Tiger 1 is not too bad. It's got a KV2 trailing him, but yeah, much slower tank. Right, yeah, it's been spotted here by Hellcat, probably in that bush, but and he's managed to bounce the next round there. 2 Hellcats, how about that? Oh, nice shot on the move there, well done. Now, Tiger 1 got buffed maybe 2 years ago which improved its rate of fire, so it's got a very decent DPM these days for its tier. And there's more penetration. He's got some premium shells loaded, so we'll put a pin on that. So 280 damage, pin at 237, which is reasonable for the tier, 203 for the standard round. So picking the shell perhaps for its short velocity as much as its pen is top tier in this game, so you shouldn't need to use them too long, and you actually switch to standard rounds here. Anyway, he's managed to get up to the top of the hill unchallenged, but he's got no one with him, so can he catch some tanks crossing? We'll have a look. Well, no one's made it too far, so that's alright. He's managed to cross over here without getting spotted, and if he wants to, he can probably see if he can spot some tanks across the way. So he's running food here to sharpen up the crew skills, reduce his reload times, and improve some of the things like the rotational speed. Alright, now he's spotted a T-Skoda crossing, puts a nice shot into him. Interestingly, he doesn't get spotted there, that's quite good. So Skoda maybe, it's quite close. Maybe didn't have a great crew. He was throwing through bushes, but he wasn't double bushed, so interesting. Anyway, the Skoda's gone back to the garage, and here we go. KV3 crossing, that's Tier 7 Soviet heavy tank, so it's the equivalent of the Tiger 1, probably much better frontal armour than the Tiger. And he tries to poke out, but Square Eyes has managed to track him first, made him use his repair kit, go for another tracking shot, in fact that takes him out. So shooting through this front sprocket of the KV3, and that might dissuade some of the other heavy tanks from pushing up. So he's coming back down here to the corner. Now he's found a Hellcat out in the open, he'll get rid of him in that one shot. And now he's got a super Hellcat spotted in the back, so out in the open. Let's have a look. Oh yes, he is, yeah, in fact that's another kill there. So he's really racked up 3 kills out of the 5 that his team have done, and that's put him in a strong position. He's also got over 2,000 hit points of damage already, and I think it looks like, yeah, we're just about to click into the 5th minute of the game. Now he's got another Hellcat there, puts a nice shot into him. And there's another Hellcat at the back, so quite a few Hellcats in this game, 3 altogether. It's got the outline there, he goes for another one, and gets a bounce off that one as well. So managing to fulfill his role as a heavy tank. Just can you get that? Oh yes, nice. Just an outline of the Hellcat that goes through it, and goes for the spot where the last Hellcat was seen, but he must have pulled back. So pushing in. Now he's spotted here. He can take some shots. There's the other Hellcat. Does a quick snapshot, but unfortunately that doesn't go through. Oh, now he's got a Churchill as well as the Hellcat, so he needs to get under the gun. goes for the Churchill, but keeps driving. Doesn't really want to offer his side to the Churchill, but may not have a choice and needs to keep frontal armour pointing towards perhaps the Hellcat. And Churchill shoots into his tracks, which is a bit unfortunate. Churchill's got a reasonable fast-running gun, but yeah, certainly not the match for a Tiger. One more shot than gone, and there he goes. So 5th kill there to Square Eyes, sitting on a Top Gun potentially if he can keep this going. And I don't think there's any doubt that he'll manage to get a few more hits in. Can he find this Hellcat and knock him out so he doesn't get shot in the back? That'll be his intention. And where's the Hellcat got to? Gone behind the rocks perhaps. Now he's got another target right up in front. Heavy tank number 6, that's the Japanese version of the Tiger 1. He's got quite a few hit points there, and I'm sure Big Square Eyes would like to farm him a bit further. And there you go, the Hellcat's finally revealed himself. So before he loses a bit too many more hit points, he can get rid of this Hellcat. No, he's tucked in nicely there. But he's going to expose himself to the other tanks, so including the KB3 pushing up. He wants to get another shot in, but yeah, pays the price for being a bit too greedy. So that is confirmed the Top Gun for Square Eyes. Now he's got an IS, which is a pretty decent heavy tank. We've seen it battled for here, but he's using the big gun, so very slow reload, and I think he can definitely out DPM him. Before he loads again, he'll get another shot in and gets the kill. So 7 kills there to Square Eyes, and there's only one tank left in the game on the enemy side, the BZ-44, who's managed to get 3 kills himself, so clearly not too shabby a player, but he's way on the top side of the map there, and really last. Well, it's good. Getting a Tiger 1 racing an Excalibur and a Scorpion to find that BZ-44. Let's see how that goes. The Scorpion much closer, so I'm not sure if Square Eyes will get another shot in, but he's got quite a trophy here. He's got his Top Gun, and he's already hit 5k of damage. Oh, and look at the BZ-44 is coming up here to find the Excalibur. Excalibur will try and put some shots in. I don't think he's going to survive this actually. The VZ probably going to out DPM him. He's taking a hit there, but there's a bit more hit points available on that VZ if he can make it. And in fact, he takes out the Excalibur. Square Eyes using the dead tank as cover, but so is the VZ. Can he put a shot in? Well, it just goes off the side of the turret, so guaranteed to ricochet. 2 shots from Square Eyes, I think. One left now. He'll probably go for the turret and gets the kill. So 8 kills there, which brings up his Radley-Walters and another trophy. Alright, let's go and have a look at the detailed results. Wow, what a massive result. 5k of damage at tier 7, and he wasn't even up against bots here, it's all real players. So he's managed to get 5.3k of direct damage and another 2k of assisted damage, so that's over 7.4k of combined damage. Again, pretty impressive for the tier. So we've got 8 kills there, and he managed to block 1100 hit points of damage as well. So he's earned, as well as the high caliber award, he's earned the steel wall, and of course the coveted Radley-Walters medal. And in addition to the Ace Tanker Mastery badge, he's picked up his 2nd Mark of Excellence. So yeah, that was a pretty massive total to add. All right, how did he go against the team? Well, 2164 base experience, that is a fantastic result. According to Square Eyes, that's now his new top score, which is also believable. And it is nearly triple the next tank, the Scorpion there, who managed to get 822 base, and of course his damage total well above all the others as well. So you wouldn't say he was hogging it. He was basically just using his tank to its strengths and being out in front, and if the other ones want to hang back, they're going to lose out or share the hit points, the experience with Square Eyes. And that explains the spotting damage that he picked up as well. So yeah, gets half of the experience that they would have earned if they were spotting it themselves. So on the enemy side, that VZ-41 played a very big part as well for the enemy, getting nearly, just over 4k of damage, and definitely would have earned an ace tanker badge out of that as well. So congratulations to Redback from Suits Clan there. 4k also very impressive for the tier, and he would have been kicking himself but yes, he basically couldn't win that game, but that's how the dice rolls. All right, so how did that work out cost-wise? Well, it did end up firing a few premium rounds, so let's have a look. 28 shots fired, 25 hit, so great shooting there, 21 penetrations. There were a few ricochets, particularly off the VZ-44 at the end, with some very low probability shots, so that's explainable. It's not a premium tank, so not a great credit earner, but although this tier is actually generally the most profitable, but looks like the premium consumables, being the food, made him drop it down 10k of loss. But I think for the score, you would pay that every day. That's a very minor charge. So great result there for Square Eyes. Thank you very much for the content, and apologies for putting it out a bit late. Came just at the time that the latest update came out, so had to be able to put that back on the old version. But nonetheless, here we go. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It certainly helps it appear to more people if you do. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd like you to do that as well. We'll have more great content like this to follow, although perhaps not quite as good as this. But thanks very much for watching.